we have to think now about some strategies. We want strategies to reinforce this customer service. And, you know, from our hourly people or everyone. So what we're going to see now is, I'm going to show you how we develop strategies for our hourly people. Now, if you sit your hourly people down in a room and you basically say to them, okay, now here's a list of 5 customer service items that we want you to think about every day you come to work, and we want you to practice those. How much is an employee going to buy into that? How much are they going to feel like they own that? So what you want to do is you want to have a training session with your hourly people. And you put this up on the board. You put these words up here, okay? These words up there. And you put them in groups, because hourly people, you know, again, they may not even be out of high school. They may not have high school diplomas. English may not be their first language. I can go on and on. So you put them together in maybe groups of 3. And you say to them, using these words, I would like you to define what customer service means. Now think about this. You're not shoving something down their throats, if I can use that expression. You're saying to them, you tell me what customer service means. So we did this, okay? And here's the end result, okay? All righty. If we just look up here, and these are hourly people. 2, surprise yourself with how much you can do beyond what's expected. Okay? You know, doing what's expected at your best. How about here? Number 8, discovering new ways to take care of the customer. Doing, help me out here everybody, new ways, and you can add words in, to taking care of the customer. Okay? That's how you have your hourly employees buy into customer service. Not giving them a list from corporate headquarters. They buy into it. And then what happens is you have this list. And then management can maybe narrow it down to 3 or 4 or whatever. I mean, if they want to do, you know, some for maybe part of new training. So that's for our hourly. So our goal now, so what we're trying to do now is we're trying to develop strategies for fostering and reinforcing customer loyalty. Hourly people, we have the words. Now, let's move on to middle management, supervisors. Okay? How do we do that? Well, let's think what they came up with. I was together and we did this as a training session, because what I also do is I go into individual hotels or groups of hotels, and I do all kinds of anything you need. I customize. You know, with 50 plus years in the industry, I've seen a thing or two. You know, bathrooms. Okay, you know. All right, and so the middle managers and the supervisors said we should obsess about customers' interests. We should long for repeat customers. Invest your time, value the customer, incorporate customer wants, allow customers to give feedback. Right, that's what middle management, but more specifically, that was created by Olivia. Olivia was in the audience, Olivia. That's what Olivia said is customer service to her. Remember, we're talking now training your middle management to come up with a motto. How about this one? Now, think about it. If you're a guest coming into the sales office, or you have a concern and you go to the front desk and you go in and see the front desk manager, okay, any type of manager, or maybe you're billing, maybe you're a corporate account and you have concerns about your billing, or you're going into the office to negotiate a corporate account, and you walk in and suddenly the employee is jumping over expectations, earning customers' respect. Respect the customer. Every customer matters. Wow. Talk about empowering the customer. And now you as a supervisor or middle management is saying every customer matters. Makes yourself available for help. You are valued. Jeremy said that. Okay? So now you have an assignment. Make it personal. Write down your name, or in your head. Write down your name, John. Who else is Kim, K-I-M. Where's Kim? Oh, there you go, 3 letters, yeah. I had a student named Bartholomew, and it's amazing. Everyone calls him Bartholomew. But when he did this assignment, guess what he called himself? Bart. Yeah. I said Bartholomew. No one. I said, does your mother? No. Your grandmother, your teachers. Nobody calls you, but you have to do, oh, Dr. Mellon. I said, so there, so just think about it. Take a second in your mind. Let's take 2 minutes. Just take 1 letter from your name. Just take 1 letter so you can leave here with 1 letter in your name. In essence, again, what we're looking at is 1 letter that will foster and reinforce customer loyalty. Come up with words, actions. See, now at this point, this is when I'd have the president up here to show her skills. I'd have a flip chart, and the president would be writing the letters down. But we don't have a flip chart, so we'll somebody give me a letter. State your name and give me a letter and what your anybody. What your name?
Gail.
Gail. And what?
Great. Always integrity, loyalty.
There you go. Okay. Oh, she had all 4. Wow. Were you like are you one of these overachievers that brought the curve down in school for everybody, We're the ones that would do our homework on the school bus, and then Mary would walk in with hers typed in a folder, and I did mine on the school bus. You're an overachiever. All right, we get some of those in a crowd. Anybody else? 1 letter, anything.
Amber.
Amber.
A, awesome clients only.
There you go. There you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. So now what you do with these letters is they become your personal motto. They instill directives into your work day. So now when you walk into work, you're not just walking in thinking, oh, I have so many calls to make today. Okay? How many of you have pictures of your family, on the desk or places or your diplomas? What if this was on your desk and suddenly, you walk in there as a person doing corporate training. Let's go back. Let's say now you invite the private jet companies to your hotel to talk about that idea I just gave you. And suddenly the person from the corporate jet company is sitting there and they're looking at this out of the peripheral vision of their eye, okay? See, when you go over 60 peripheral vision, that becomes very important, You have to go through, do you see my finger? Do you see the light? Okay, so I learned that peripheral vision. Okay, so out of the peripheral vision of sitting there, and notice what it says here. Look at this. You're sitting there as that private jet company, and they're asking you to start flying jets back and forth up to Palm Beach. And it says, I, as the salesperson for the hotel, respect the customer. Every customer matters. Make yourself available for help. You are valued. That's what you're saying to the private jet company in your office, along with your grandchildren and your children and places you visited. Okay? So, something of, it's up there. I don't want to take, so there they are. Okay? All right. So we have this, Okay. There we go. Make it personal. So I guess I say to you now, if I asked you, what is your personal motto, or what directives do you think about every day you come to work besides making phone calls, besides your operational ideas? You don't have to answer this. This is a think tank here. What drives you every day? Like for me, okay? Please walk in front of me. I'm fine. Yes, go right ahead. Go ahead. Let me tell you, I was single for 42 years. There you go. Yes. And so, what drive? Please, you can also walk in front of me, young lady, if you need to. Okay. So I ask you, besides your what drives you? Like me. What? One of my directives to my workday is I want to learn something new every day. I mean, think about it. I get off an interstate highway after driving for hours, I'm looking for the men's room, and what drives me? I stopped seeing the word service by Lysol and the Lysol logo, okay? Directives, I want to learn something new every day.